time. Do. How you doing, everybody? Happy Friday afternoon to you. We are back once again in the wonderful world of Supermarket Simulator. Back to it, starting from level 29. We just managed to pop in and get in that last live stream, managed to get just over level 29 and get restocker Mark, who looks like a discount Dan Aykroyd, and is part of the staff. So today we're going to continue on in the low 30s. We got a couple of licenses in particular that we're looking to get. One that's going to be produce related. And I got to remember what exactly the other one was, but I think I've got an idea what it was. So we're going to be working on that, getting that done, and just, as always, having a good old fun time, because that's what we do. So let's get in, start saying hello to everybody. On the Twitch side, we got Gamer Sue over there, and then on the YouTube side, we've got Mark Nangle, we've got Brian Pietrowski, got Chong Fum, got Blessed Day Pam, we've got Michael Porters, and we have Alyssa Boyd all here. And then we have Charles Visser over there on the Twitch side as well. There's Love Rain Sumo, there's Moonlight Owl, there's Jenny Burned, all there as well. You got to mow the lawn. Oh man, hopefully it's not that warm out there to do that. So, and for everyone else that we got what's watching and lurking, hi, a very, very happy Friday to you. And Lady Fluffy Dragon is here. She made it. She made it. She is here. Fix the head up. There we go. Cool. John Swigert goes and does a thing. John, thank you so much for that. Very much appreciate it. Because John went and did a thing. We got Lingy Lou, who is a member of, or a returning member to the Rest of Champaign Club. Don't know why Streamlabs decided to not say anything about that, but they definitely should have. So thank you so much for that, John. Very much appreciated. Andy Chris and Thander, how you doing? Jared Jarecki, how you doing as well? Good to see you. Let's hop in. So yeah, here's the sort. Matt, discount Willem Dafoe, discount Dan Aykroyd, all part of the place. I don't remember what day it is. I think we're up. I don't even know. And I don't think that I've got the bills to pay to be able to find out. I don't. So yeah, we'll see what day it is and we'll go from there. So it's day, I don't know. We'll find out. Stores open for your convenience. Never play poker with cows. The stakes are too high. I think that's kind of a thing. Maybe kind of, sort of. Maybe. I saw over on, I was checking in earlier for like a minute or two, and I saw, what was the name of the game that Cans was playing? What was the name of that one again? I'm looking it up right now. What was he playing? What is he playing? What is it? Oh yeah, Teller's Duty. That's right. Game about being a banker in like 1980s in some small city somewhere. It looked kind of interesting, like Papers, Please, but you're at a bank. Kind of dealy. One of those. Kind of like when we did the bus station simulator, where it was kind of like Papers, Please, but you're running a bus terminal. One of those kinds of things. So, John, baseball team that you coach and your two youngest are having a playoff game tonight. It is so hot. Just stay plenty hydrated. That's all you can do. Just keep yourself plenty darn hydrated. That is the best option you got. Honey Bat, how you doing? Great to see you. Happy Friday to you. I hope you are doing very, very well. So if I take a look at the licenses I was looking to get, one for sure was going to be the one here for all of this produce. Melons, onions, pears, pineapples, potatoes, squash, zucchini, watermelon, artichokes. All that for $3,000, because I can put that right here in the middle of the store. Hashtag use the middle. And then I can take the shelf and put it right here. And then I'll have to figure out exactly where the heck I'm going to put the computer. I still don't have a good answer for that, but I'll figure out a place to put it. I might need to move Fred back a little bit to give me some space there to put the computer back there. And don't forget your electrolytes, whatever you do. Brondo. It's what plates crave. It's got electrolytes. Don't forget that. Do not forget that, whatever you do. So that was one of the licenses I was looking to get. The other one I was looking to get was going to be this one here, because it's got two kinds of cheese. It's got honey. It's got... Oh, no, I already have that. Oh, where's the ones I don't have purchased? I've already got that. That's not it. So what was the other one I was looking to get? I think it was this one. Yeah. This one with cheese, light roast coffee, bottled water, eggs 12-pack, elbows, brown sugar, and green tea. Because, of course, we got to have all the tea all the time. So I think I was going to get that one as well. Those two licenses put together are going to be $5,000. And a lot of this product that's in this is going to match up pretty well with product I've already got. So I think that's also going to help out. Especially the coffee, because I've got a shelf right here that has one kind of coffee and one kind of tea on it. So that's going to be perfect for that. And then we got a sugar shelf where we're going to be able to put the sugar together. I'm going to have to move the salt somewhere else again. And then, yeah, the produce is going to be fine just to put it here, and then we'll move the scale off to the side. And that's kind of what we got as our plan. Katie, how you doing? Great to see you. If you don't want to sell an item you buy, how do you sell it? How do you do it so people don't ask for it? All you got to do is in the licenses. So if you go here to licenses that we have acquired, if for some reason we no longer wanted to sell yogurt, all you got to do is just click it. And then no one will ever be looking for yogurt again. Now, I would imagine that the yogurt that we have, we would continue to sell, but no one at this point would ever be looking for yogurt. It doesn't show up on your pricing screen anymore. It won't show up on your main screen anymore. It'll just be gone. So that's how you do it. But in this case, we do want to sell yogurt, so we're going to turn that back on. But you can turn on individual items in a license, just like that. Very, very easy. And very, very nice that they have it, for sure. Sam, how you doing? Good to see you. Got Bro Mikey Studios. How you doing? Great to see you as well. You're playing Supermarket Simulator and just updated and started playing. Awesome. So you're probably right about where we are then, I'm guessing. Peter Day. Got some kiwi and some oil. Let's take care of that for our buddy Peter Day, whoever he is. 5 kiwi, 5 oil. Close that up. Let's find Peter Day. Where's Peter Day? Out here. Where are you? Peter Day, you're way over there, so we can go this way to get to you, because as Sage showed us, you can click on the map, and it will show you how to get to the person. Which has always been there, and I just completely forgot about. And it's funny, because even when I played this with Austin, when we did the multiplayer of this, and we were doing the online orders, neither of us ever did this. We never clicked on that to find out the way to get to the person the easiest. And we really should have done that. We never did. Which is kind of a surprise. Now, can I get through there? Can I get past this guy? I can't. I've made a mess of this. Can I get around you? Like this, possibly? I can. Do that. Oh, that's right. I can't go that way. That's right. I can't go like that. So I've got to go all the way around. That's why we didn't go like this. It is going to be so dark in the store. Everyone is going to be wondering exactly what the heck is going on. They're like, where's Rusty? It's dark in here. He normally does something by 6 p.m. and he's not here. There's something wrong in this place. I know. I'm on my way. I'm on my way. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm an hour late. But here we go. For the first time today. I'm very sorry. I'm so late. Lights! Sorry. Sorry. Then back here. Lights. Baby lights. So, I missed your 100 stream streak. Did I? When did it happen? When did it happen? Did it... Where was it? Oh, there it was. Oh, there it is. I didn't see it. Oh, my bad. I missed it. Oh, I'm sorry. 100 stream streak. That is crazy. Thank you so much for that. That is awesome. Absolutely amazing. I think we have 2 today. Because, was it Ivory that also had 100? Yeah, Ivory also had 100. We had 2 of them today. That is crazy. That are 100 streams. That is nuts. And then Katie with 10, which is 100 divided by 10, but that's still awesome. Thank you so much for that. That is cool. Sometimes on Twitch, stuff just blends in. That's the unfortunate part is on the Twitch side. It like on those stream streaks, it doesn't give a notification of it. If it did, it would make it a lot easier for me to see it. So sometimes it just in the mix of everything, it just kind of fades. And if it goes off the screen, then yeah. So it was definitely not intentional. I wish Twitch had a bit of a better way of giving notifications on things at times, because it is not always the best at it. It tries, but it's not always all that good. Did they fill that? They already filled that, didn't they? They're already on that. These guys are way ahead of me. I'm holding them back. No, that's wrong. That's why I don't normally do this, because when I do this, I goof it up. That's why they don't normally let me do this, because when I do this, I goof it up and I do stuff like that. I do stuff like that. Oh, and it won't let me do that because I've still got the tag there, so I got to get rid of the tag. And then I can move that because I've screwed it up, and then I can go like that, and I can put that there. There we go. And that's why they don't normally let me do stuff like this, because I mess it up. That's the problem. Holly Rose, how you doing? Great to see you. Happy Friday to you. It's fine. It's fine. It's perfectly fine. It's all fine. I think this is about as good as it's going to get. There's not much else I can do here. With 3 restockers, we're in real good shape now. Other than the fact that we have no product and no... I was going to say no product, no money, but we have plenty of money. So... All right. Was that our last customer? That was our last customer. So we're going to go ahead here and get into another day. It was day 46. I thought we were on day 46. I thought we were there. So day 47 coming up. Day 47 on the way. So let's go here. Bills. Day 47. En route pricing. We've got... Boom. These 2 items are going to be $8.75 and $3. That's done. Now let's order a whole bunch of stuff to get these guys busy while I then go ahead and get the produce in here. So all the stuff we got to get. Oh, and I got to do another thing here. I forgot I didn't turn that on. All my vibes, all my tunes. Got to turn those on too. All right, there's the tunes. They're going now. I'm like, it's very quiet in here, and now I know why. I'm forgetting all the steps. I'm losing it at the end of the week here. I'm just falling apart. Okay, we got 2 of those. 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 2 there. 2 there. 2 there. That's 46. 48. 50. That's it. 56 things. 56 things. There we go. So, Malcolm Langley, how you doing? You're going back to work on the 22nd. Oh man, I know it'll be a big thing for sure. But I know you'll do good with it for sure. You'll be in good shape. I know you will. I know you will. And Lady Fluffy Dragon, 7 subscribers away from 200. You're on 193. 7 away from 200. That is awesome. 7 to go. 7 away. And again, if there's anybody here who is not a subscriber to Lady Fluffy Dragon, you should definitely go check her channel out. Absolutely. Absolutely. Raider Fire Brigade from the really hot Rockingham, North Carolina. So, no, this isn't the Supermarket Simulator music. This is different music, Jared. We're good. This is not their music. What am I doing? I am going to management and then licenses. And then we're going to not purchase licenses. And then we're going to where are you? This one. Right here. All the produce in the house. So now, go out here, get it all priced. All these new things. So $4.75 for the melons. $11.50 for the onions. We've got $12.25 for the pears. The pineapples, $5.25. Potatoes, $9.25. Squash, $6.50. Zucchini, wow, $17.25 for zucchini. Watermelon is Is that per pound for the watermelon? Or is it watermelon literally $1? And then artichokes are $16.50. If it was $1 per watermelon, I want all the watermelon, please. All the watermelon, please give it all to me. Filthy Frank Guy, welcome to Rusty Champagne. Thank you so much for the follow on Twitch. A very, very happy Friday to you. So then, now they're still busy doing their thing. So now I can go in here and I can do this. So we're starting here. Melons, onions, pears, pineapples, potatoes, squash, zucchini, watermelon, artichoke. There's all that. I don't need a rack because I have those, but I do need to move this out of the way now. And where it's going to go, I don't know. For now, it's going to go here, and then I'll deal with it another time. So that'll go there. This is one of the tall racks, so this is going to go there, right by this other one. And then does this not go, is this like it can't go any further back because of some weird pixel thing? Oh, there it can. Okay, so that works. So that's all good. Don't need a rack, but I do need a produce shelf for it. So we need one of them. So that should be everything. That should do it. That should do it. There we go. Got it. So we'll go ahead and get all this set up. Drop that. This needs to move. It can move up towards the... we'll put it on the back. That'll work. Put it right about there. Just like that. Then this will go as such. Okay, then we can get all of the new stuff. Let's take care of all the produce because I don't know what produce is what. So I don't want to get this screwed up. So we'll get all the produce out of here. Yeah, mushrooms I know we've got a spot for back here. Those are there. Let's see. Yeah, mangoes. I've got, okay, potatoes. This is a new one. And then I got to put the other ones in the back somewhere. So potatoes can go there. Then I've got pears. I'm pretty sure pears don't exist back here. Yeah, pears were one of the new ones. So let's go ahead, put pears down there on the bottom. Do that. Where are the other pears at? There they are. So let's grab those. Juju, how you doing? Berg, how you doing? Great to see both of you. Happy Friday to both of you. So pears there. I've got, what is that? That's an onion? That's an onion, it looks like. Yeah, those are onions. So then the other onion is there. Nope, that's not an onion. Absolutely not an onion. Artichokes. Where's my other onion at? Just so I can kind of keep this a little bit organized and straight. Where'd my other onion go? Where's my other onion at? Is that it? That's my other onion. There we go. So that can go there. I've got, let's see, is that zucchini? That might be zucchini. These guys are done. They're looking at me like, what the heck are you doing, Rusty? Like, what are you up to? And then zucchini. Oh, shoot. I didn't want you to take that just yet. Doggone it. So, there. Because I'm still going to put this up. All right, so that's done. Artichokes. They can go there. All right. I've got, these are, so what else do I have? I've got watermelons, I've got melons. So melons can go down there. I've got, let's see, watermelons, pineapple, whatever these guys are. It's another melonish looking thing. So you'll go there. And then there. Then I've got Pineapples and watermelons are the only things I've got left. So pineapples. And then watermelons. That's it. That's all she wrote. Cool. That is all done. West Virginia tied with Troy 4-4 in the 4th inning. So lots of time in that one. Lots of time. Cool. I think we're good. I think we got it. They're all done. We've got produce. We got we got the scale right back there. It's pretty well centered, I think. Everything else in the store, I think, is hunky-dory. We got more stuff we need to order. I'll take care of that right as soon as I get the place open. We've still got $4,800. Everything is good. It is day 47, and the store is open for your convenience. Let's get back at it. See what else I've got to order that we are out of ×2. Just a couple things, a few things. Just 3. Okay, that works. So, what? Yeah, and we'll keep an eye on everything with the produce. We've been doing good so far. We tried to keep one box in the back, and that normally has worked out pretty good for us at this point. But we will keep an eye on it. Absolutely. So, Brian Millard, how you doing? Happy Friday to you. So your YouTube stopped working, so you hopped over here. Oh, that's a bummer. That is unfortunate. And Linky, how you doing? YouTube has been giving a lot of people fits lately. I don't know what's going on with it, but it's definitely been giving people a bit of a fit. And David is also here. David, how you doing? Happy Friday to you. Guardian Jane also here. Wendy is here with Wendy's Expensive Blueberries. How you doing? Let's do this order for Lucas. 4 pasta spaghetti and 2 flour. Send this off to Lucas, wherever Lucas is. Lucas is there. Okay. Hop right on the skateboard. Go over to Lucas. Take care of that. And just leave the skateboard right about there. There you go, Lucas. You're all good. Yeah, we were okay around here. Tanya, did I say hi to you? I guess maybe I didn't, because yeah, I guess I did not. Tanya, how you doing? Yeah, there were tornadoes that hit west of us, well west, in Streeter. We had one pretty good straight line windstorm that came through and did a bit of a humdinger all throughout Champaign. But we were okay. We had a couple of branches that came down on a tree outside. They've already come by and taken those away, which is awesome that they did that quickly. And today it's just sunny and not as warm as it was the day before. So that's pretty good. But yeah, that set of tornadoes, they hit in further western Illinois and then kind of skated through, went past Kankakee, and did a number over in Indiana, in Maryville and Hobart. So anyone who's out there, I hope that they're also doing all right too, because that was a lot. Ada, where are you, Ada? You're right there. Okay, so on we go. You were watching them on Ryan. I was watching those on max velocity. Like when we had the really strong line of storms that came through, it's interesting because the sirens went off around here, and my watch never chirped. And on top of that, oh, this isn't Ada. This is Owen. Ada's over here. So my watch never chirped, and I went and I checked on Max, and I didn't see anything on Max's channel either. But at that same time, about the same time that the things were hitting around here, there was some really bad stuff that was happening in Indiana, so he was really focused on that. Because Indiana was getting hit hard at that point in time. The thing I feel sorry for when it comes to Max is the fact that, and it's probably the same thing with Ryan, but for both of them, trying to pronounce the names of cities all throughout the U.S., like, he always gets the ones around here wrong. He gets Champaign right, But he always gets Urbana wrong. He always gets Rantoul wrong. He tries. And even if you correct him, he won't remember it. Like, he always thinks it's Urbana. And you can tell him it's Urbana, and he'll remember it for about 5 minutes, and then the next time he has to say it, he'll say Urbana again. And he always gets Rantoul wrong. He always pronounces it Rantoul. And again, he's never going to know every one of them. You can't. You just can't. It's impossible. So, and that's not the most important part. I mean, the most important part is the fact that he is doing everything that he can to keep everyone safe, and that's the best thing. So, Cat Mama, how you doing? Thank you so much for that. Watch so many of your YouTube videos. You enjoy playing the same game alongside. It's one of the first live streams I made. Oh, well, awesome. Greetings to you up in Saskatchewan. I hope everything is going good up there. And it's great seeing you. Welcome in. And how are we looking? We're looking a little dim, so that means I should probably go over here and hit the lights. Then back here, a little bit of lights. Baby lights. I guess I need a second scale? Is that the world I'm in? Now that I've doubled my produce, I need a second scale to go with this? I've got a feeling that's the thing. Do I have a second helper I can hire on top of that? Do I need a second helper J. McHelperson? Is there even a second helper J. McHelperson to hire? There is. So I can hire a second helper J. McHelperson. I can get a second scale to make this all go faster. So I'll do that. I didn't realize that was going to be an issue. So, markets and furnitures. We're going to get a second scale. And then I'm going to get a second helper J. McHelperson to help with that scale. This will be helper J. McHelperson Jr. can help out with this. So, management, helper J. McHelperson the second, here to help out. So let's get him in here. Here we go, right about there. That'll do, I guess. Or maybe I'll set them. No, I can't set them both back there because they hit each other in line. So that's not going to work. I'm going to go ahead and put that right there. There we go. So there's helper J. McHelperson the first and helper J. McHelperson the second. Both doing their thing. Making it happen. There's a part of me that wants to take this entire thing and spin it 90 degrees and have the scales where they're over there and there. But I might do that tomorrow. Maybe. For now, I'm just going to leave it. That'll be a tomorrow thing. Or a later thing. So, Brian just got called into work. Oh, that's a bummer. Sorry to hear that, my friend. I hope it goes well and is uneventful. So, and...
Is it time to dance?
Gamer Dude, thank you so much again for the $9.99. I don't know why you keep asking me to dance. You know I don't. But thank you so much for the $9.99 nonetheless. And here we go. Let's see other stuff we got. Let's do this. Oh, shoot. What have I done? Another drive-by click. Got to really watch out for that. There we go. All right, that's done. Is there anything else here? I mean, what am I looking at here? I mean, I should just grab everything as we go and just run. Run and gun. Get everything that we got here. All right, so he's got that. I'll take this. We'll keep it going. Just go right down the line. Get all the different things that we got. It's amazing how adding one thing of produce made such a difference in terms of people wanting to buy it. I was not expecting that at all. That's kind of crazy. A bunch of people are produce fiends in this town. Okay. Still got people in the store. So I'm not the last one acting here by any means. So that's good. Right, now we're done. So now let's see. If I take this entire thing. Yeah, I'm going to take this entire thing. and rotate it 90 degrees. So kind of go like this with it. Yeah, this is going to be better. I like this setup better already. So, maybe move these over. Swing these, get them a little more centered in the line here. Let's do that and move that over a little bit more. Think that'll work. That'll work. Rick Trucking, going and doing a thing. Rick, what are you doing, my friend? Thank you so much for that. That is very, very nice of you. And because you went and did a thing, we got Brian Millard, we got OG Wendy, we got Ring, we got Neon, Sup Neon, and we got Rachel Simons that are all members of, or returning members to, the Rusty Champagne Club. Because Rick went and did a thing. Rick, thank you so much for that. That is awesome of you, my friend. I really do appreciate that very, very much. Very kind of you to do. Thank you for that. So, let's see. Oh, Foxy Gamer on a 55 stream streak. Mr. Miracle is on a 5 stream streak. Let me get caught up with everything up there because I feel like I missed it. Is there anything else I missed? I think that was it. Mr. Miracle and Foxy Gamer with the 2 long streaks. I really wish that... I got to see if there's a way that I can have Twitch, like, announce that out to me. So that way I can see it. Because I feel like I missed that. Okay, that's better. So this is good. We're good there. Let's go ahead, get into another date. Day 47 is done. 60 customers now. It's kicking up. It is kicking up. All right. So then, go. It's not bank. It never has been. Management bills. Bill is paid going into day 48. 4 prices to change. 6 1/4. $3. $11.50 and $6. There's that. Jeremy Jones 1. How you doing? Happy Friday to you. And are we good? Now we just got to go here and get all of my stuff. So everything we got to do. That one's got stuff. Okay, that's got stuff. How are we doing on orders? All right, there we go. 56. Seems like every day I'm ordering 56 boxes. All right, so now the question becomes, on that one license, if we were to do that one, go back here, licenses, what one was it? It's the one for 1950. We got 5464, so that's no big deal. So it was this one. Cheese, the coffee light roast, so bottled water, eggs 12-pack, pasta elbows, sugar brown, so brown sugar green tea. So the brown sugar and the brown sugar would go here. Let me see if I did this. So brown sugar would go there, honey would go down. The coffee and tea would obviously go there. I would probably need another shelf and I would need another fridge. Ugh. And then I would need to figure out exactly where the heck I was going to put all that in both of these places. Because oh man. Ugh. Maybe I don't do that just yet. Maybe because on top of that, I don't know where the heck I would put the refrigerated stuff, because that I don't really have a lot of space. So I think what I'm going to do is instead, I am going to do this. I'm going to go to growth, and we're going to spend $1,600 on another space there. I'm going to go to storage. I'm going to spend $1,500 in another space there. That'll give me more space in both spaces. What did that open up? That opened up that weird section. That's right. This weird spot. So then, with that being the case, now we got to do this. So this can go into here. We'll have this weird corner of refrigerators. Now, that'll go like that. All the rearranging. So much rearranging. There we go. Chicago's a great place to visit, but man, it can be crowded. Depending on where you are and when you are, it can be very, very crowded. So there's that. All good. And then we'll go ahead and swing this around to here, just get it out of the way. All right, so, and then what did I open up back here? I opened up that. Okay, so that's good. So let's drop some of this off. Rearrange this a bit. So then we'll go with that. Okay, so then I feel like whenever we get ready for another upgrade, another store upgrade, I'll have all the space that I want for it, because I can get a couple more racks back here. I can get I can get more racks back here. I can get more. I've got more space out there, so I'm good. That makes me feel better about everything, and that's the most important part. So okay. All sets. Oh, man, these guys are still going with everything that I ordered. So let's still open up the place anyway. Day 48. Stores open for your convenience, I do believe. And yes, Rick Trucking did give you a gifted membership. He did. Rick was the man. Rick went and did a thing, which was very nice of Rick to do. Very, very nice of Rick to do. So, you've been through Indiana, but never Champaign. Indiana, you don't mind visiting. Oh, well, Champaign's not in Indiana. Champaign's in Illinois. It's near Indiana, but it's not in Indiana. So, and Tricky Chi, how you doing? Great to see you. Happy Friday to you. Yeah, we're about 40 miles from Indiana, but we're not in Indiana. We're close to it. Okay, there we go. Do I have one of those back there? I don't. Now we do. Sarah Connor, how you doing? Great to see you. Happy Friday to you. Why am I going that way? All the stuff is here. Yeah. Champaign is, I mean, it's a nice place where it's a nice college town. Champaign is very quaint. I mean, it's a decent-sized place. We got 100,000 people that live here, so it's not small by any means. It's not like a one-stoplight town or anything like that, but but compared to Chicago, it's nowhere near as big as that. You sense a disturbance in the window chicken force. I've thought about getting the window chicken. The trouble is that the window chicken has a couple things in the license that I don't want to get, so I'd probably have to turn those things off if I did that. It's a possibility. It is a possibility. And Arthur Rompai, how you doing? Happy Friday to you. Good to see you. Okay, so we're good here. Helper J. McHelperson and Helper J. McHelperson Jr. are both at it. They're both on it. They're both making it happen. I can do this now, I think. So kind of rotate that like that, and then I can rotate the other one. I don't even know if that's any better. It may not be. That may not have been any better. I don't know. I was going to have both of them right next to each other. I'm pointing at my screen, not like anyone can see that. But I was thinking about taking that one and moving it over there. And just having 2 in a row like that, I don't know if that'll be better or not. I don't know. Might be worth looking at. Possibly. I'll check that at the end of the day because I'm never going to get that one open until the end of the day. And now I just got to keep an eye on things. Look for things that we're almost out of or things that we got little boxes of. So let's do this. Get a couple of those because we're out of that. Try this one out. Yeah, we're out of that. I don't know if I'm going to get rid of that register or not. I might. I don't know. I'm still on the fence about it. Because at some point I might go with having no manual checkouts here. There's a possibility of that, but so far I'm sticking with it to this point. So, Steph, how you doing? Can't wait for the window chicken. Yeah, at some point I'll probably have to get some as well. Oh yeah, lights. Yep, thank you. Almost forgot about that. I probably need like 4 at least. Market furniture. 4? Let's go with 4. 4 might be a good. So let's see. Yeah, there. Or maybe I can keep pushing them back. Let's put one lined up kind of with this and back kind of like that ish. I think this will work. Can I push it all the way against the wall? I'm so kind of trying to figure out getting my bearings straight. I don't know if I'm actually doing any better there. I'll have to check on that one's alignment when I get more space up there. Let's go back here. Where I've just got lights all over the place back here. And then I've got a couple of spares, so I'll keep the couple of spares. Just drop them down there. That'll work for later. Whoop. Grab that accidentally, and then that can go back here somewhere. Right about there. Cool. All looking good. I'm trying my best to keep it organized. I'm really trying. Trying my level best to keep everything organized. The one thing I don't have to worry about keeping organized is my lights, because those are always organized. And then baby lights. Yeah, looking good there. Plenty of it. Yeah, plenty of illumination right there. Everything's good. We're good. Do I want to do this? I guess I can real quick. And then after that, I should probably get to helping out with whatever we got to get stocked in the store. But I'll do a little bit of this real fast. Bop, 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 bop. And where are we going? Who's it? Oh, this is Mila. Oh, Mila's right here. That's nice and easy. I can just run to Mila. You got some window chicken on the way home today. Was it true bona fide in the window? Was it grade A in the window chicken? And then I've got Crispy Chippy sitting out here because it can. All right, there's that. Okay, so now let's get to helping out with getting the store taken care of. Oh shoot, he's on it. We're both on it. We're both doing the same thing. KFC drive-through. That qualifies as window chicken. It was chicken that was acquired in a window, so I think that works. I can go with that. I'll allow it. It's chicken that is acquired while in the presence of a window. So I will say that's window chicken. I haven't had KFC in a while. We've got one here in Champaign, but it's not like my go-to. They do have good gravy with their potatoes, though. I will give them that. For sure. What else are we short on here? I mean, this milk 6-pack, I'm assuming that this is going to go up there? No, it's not. Yeah, they've got really good mashed potatoes and gravy. I really like that. Let's work on that. KFC pot pies. I've never had a KFC pot pie. I mean, it sounds good. Never had one, but it sounds kind of tasty. Is there anything I really need to be helping out with? I feel like they've got this under control, and anything I might be doing would be getting in the way. Yeah, I didn't realize they sold pot pies. That must be something newer. I mean, and if it's been around for a while, that tells you the last time I've been to KFC. I've not heard of that. All right, how we doing? Is there anybody else? We still got a few people in here, so we'll still keep working. Yeah, let's get more of this stuff taken care of here. Did anyone buy a milk six-pack by any chance? They did not. That would have been nice. So, PC Gamer Boss, how you doing? Did I know there's a what? There's an update on Hypermarket Simulator? No way! It's Rondo. It's got electrolytes. They added a second floor. It's what plants crave. I'd not heard that. Not once. No way. Ah. Let's see. Is there anyone else left in the store? So, the pot pies at KFC are treated like McRib. Oh, okay. Got it. Got it. Okay. I love a McRib. I know, they want me to play it so bad, and the trouble is, I'm not going to. So, sorry. I'm not going to. I'm not going to. The update does nothing to help what I was doing, so no, it's not going to happen. Call me when they've added storage. And until then, no. Now that makes no sense that this one you have to push out here because of that wall section, but the other one can be where it is. Okay, that's fine. We'll just go back here with this again. We'll just do that. And then I'll just take that one, set it back here. Or can I put it over here? I guess I'll put it right here. Let's put it right here against the post. There, we'll just do that. So, Steven Steele, how you doing? Great to see you. I hope you're doing well. Yeah, I could be in triple digits on people telling me about Hypermarket now. There's a chance. And Miss Stormy, you caught a Rusty Live. Is it your first one? Because if so, we got protocols here. We need to know these things. So, sarcasm has gone up by 0.25. Sarcasm skills at level to 195. I really need to get Matthew in on that. That'd be great if I could. If there was a way I could do it, I would. All right. Outlaw, how you doing? There's watermelon face mask in the hypermarket update of meh. So, there you go. Have I heard about the hypermarket update? It's Brondo. It's got electrolytes. It's got a second floor. It's what plants crave. I've not heard anything about it. No. I know nothing about it. I don't think they actually updated. I think you're all lying to me. I don't think they actually did anything. I don't think there's actually a game called Hypermarket Simulator. I think you're all making it up. I don't think it's a real game. I think you're just all talking about a game that doesn't exist just to see whether or not I'm going to go out there and look for it. Be like, ha, ha, ha. We got Rusty thinking that there was a game called Hypermarket Simulator, and it doesn't even exist. There's no such game. But we made him think there was. We made him think that there was a game where they added a second floor. And stuff. 9 1/4. There. Yeah. Yes, I want a full dissertation about the update of Hypermarket Simulator. I want a full essay, double-spaced, nice margins. All right. I love that we laugh all the time. And again, to anyone, if anyone feels like I'm making fun of them, trust me, I am absolutely not. I am really, really not. I'm really not. So I don't want anyone to feel like I'm making fun of them, because I'm really not. I'm going to really kind of go harder on my produce here, because we are going through a lot of this. Getting a lot of produce. Okay, how much money do I have? $29.49. And produce galore. Yeah, let's get through all this. Yeah, if you can't, then life is boring. Exactly. Excuse me, Professor Champaign. Here's my doctoral dissertation about the second floor in hypermarket simulator. Professor, what's another name for pirate treasure? Well, I think it's booty. Booty. But booty. That's what it is. If anybody knows what that is from, you get 5 bonus points. Maybe even 10. Some of you will probably know what that's from. A lot of you will be like, did Rusty just morph into another dimension or something? But some of you will know exactly what that was. There we go. Everything John does is AI. John, are you secretly AI and we don't know about it? Are you secretly AI and we're not aware? No. It is your first one. Oh, Miss Stormy, I just now noticed that way up there. I just now saw that. Way up there. So Miss Stormy, I just now saw it. A very high five on your very first live. Standard Rusty Champagne disclaimer. I hope you have a wonderful time. I hope we do not send you running away screaming. And I hope you make it back for another one. Welcome in. By the way, there was an update to Hypermarket Simulator. They added a second floor, Brondo. It's got electrolytes. It's what plants crave. Good seeing you. John is an AI robot that we made. What? What? I don't know how to make AI robots. What are we talking about here? Everyone's giving me way too much credit on being able to do things that I don't actually know how to do. Robots. Like, I know how to make robots? Heck, I don't even know how to put up lighting in games like Solarpunk. You think I know how to do robots? I have no idea. Here we go. Pineapples. Oh, let's put those back here. And then the melons, I'm going to say that we got plenty of those out there. I'm just going to grab all this, put it in the back here. If any of it needs to be stocked, they'll stock it. I'll trust them. Got electrolytes. It's what plants crave. It's going to be stuck with me forever. Oh, gosh. Again, I love what we do. Watching. The views expressed by Rusty Champagne are not necessarily the views of its parent company, Champagne Enterprises, or any of its brother or sister companies therein. So much produce. But again, we're going through a lot of produce at this point, so it feels like it's a good idea to get this much. People in this town love their produce, so we're just providing it to them as they desire. So, they actually, there was a mod that did that way back in the day. There was a mod that, I mean, this is back before they went into 1.0 mode. They had a button where you could, or they had a mod where you could push a button that would take everything that you had in storage or on the street and put it into storage. It was pretty crazy. But honestly, I don't mind this because I get through it pretty quick now, especially given the fact that they make it easy to tell where everything goes. It's really good that they have that now. So, the Dread Captain Ted, how you doing? Great to see you. I am sponsored by France because of Champagne. Is it day 49? I think. Or 48, I think. 48. I'm going to say 48. It might be 4.99. Store's open for your convenience. Here we go. Andrew Shield, how you doing? Happy Friday to you. Lady Fluffy Dragon is now 2 subscribers away from 200. If there are 2 people in here that are not yet subscribed to Lady Fluffy Dragon's channel, you absolutely should give it a look. She does all kinds of wonderful stuff like Bookshop Simulator and Megastore Simulator and all kinds of stuff like that. She'll even say $5. And I think she's been known to say lights every once in a while. So you should definitely check her out. She's 2 away from 200. And then you add a couple more zeros and she's going to blow me away. So just 2 more to get her to 200. That is awesome. All the way up. 1 away from 200. She's at 199. We need 1 more subscriber to get her to 200 subscribers. Do it! You won't be sorry. You absolutely will not. It'll be one of the best decisions you ever made. It really will. You will very much enjoy it. No doubt about it. What's up with you, Matt? What's your deal? Matt looked like he was stuck. 200. Now it just has to stick. 201. Nice. That is awesome. Look at her go. Look at her go. That is awesome. Love it. Love it. Love it. 202. I'm looking on my screen. It says 202 right there. It's not focusing. There we go. 202 subscribers and climbing. Look at it go. Look at her go. Like I said, you give her a month and she's going to fly right by me. It's going to be that quick. It's going to be that quick. She's going to be, boom. She's going to be right past me. Like I said, Lady Fluffy, just remember me when you're like a big star and I'm here doing my thing. Just remember me when you make it to the big time and you're hobnobbing with the big guys. When you're sitting around eating tea and crumpets with Markiplier and things like that. Just remember us. Us wee folk in central Illinois. What do we need? What do we need? What am I doing? I'm doing things. What are we doing? Couple them. Couple them. And a couple anything else. That's good. That works. Okay. Lady Fluffy, you're just killing it, man. I'm telling you, you're killing it. You're living the dream. You're making it happen. Look at you go. Doing all the stuff. All the big things are happening. All of them. All the stuff. It's good quality work, and that's why people love it. Now we just got to get David his own channel, and we'll, like I said, the Quad Mod Squad all having their own YouTube channels is going to be wonderful. It's going to be the best. Kraken, how you doing? Great to see you. Dragon Elf, how you doing? Great to see you as well. Michelle Mickelson, how you doing? She's only 4,795 away from 5,000, at which point everyone will get to see Lady Fluffy Dragon. So if there are 4,795 of you around here, go subscribe to Lady Fluffy Dragon. If there are 4,795 of you around here, I will be in shock, but I don't. I gotta worry about that. Stuff that I've got that's small quantities that I can get emptied out here. Let's work on that. Small box quantities that we might be able to empty out some boxes. That's a small box quantity. Might be able to get that up. Yep, that works. Other small box quantities. This is not small, but we might be able to get rid of it. No, can't. A 5? Maybe a 5. Yeah, maybe a 5. We can get a 5. There we go. You're a robot of AI made by Rusty Dave Cozy. Again, don't give me any credit about that. I have no idea how to do anything with robots or intelligence, artificial or otherwise. Unless it's a maroon robot, that's about the only thing you're going to get. Because if it's a robot made by me, the only thing that it's going to be able to do is look at you and go, lights! And that's about it. And then, on top of that, lights. Baby lights. One. That should be able to... Oh, no. Thought I could get one for sure. Other ones that are low. This is 2. I should be able to get a 2 up there. Yeah, that we can do. All right, what are we out of for sure? Cat Mama, thank you so much for subscribing on the Twitch side. Team Green, I appreciate that very, very much. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Very kind of you to do. And a very, very happy Friday to you. Very, very kind. The beauty of this is that I don't never have to worry about over-ordering here if something happens, because I've got 2 shelves for all this. So if I accidentally over-order, it's fine. They'll just put it behind it. So I don't have to worry about whether or not they're out there holding a box. That's the best part. If they are, then it'll be fine. I think that's good. There we go. And I should get some of this stocked first and then go there. Bottled, what do you mean bottled water is too expensive? What are you talking about? It's not that bad. Bottled water's fine. Shut up. Bottled water's fine. Yeah, it's perfect. Oh, yeah, and this one, I put up the first one. Then we need the second one. Got it. We can change the color of the floors. There is flooring you can buy. It's just expensive. But yes, you can. It's one of those things, if I had extra money, then I would do that. But money is still kind of at a premium. But yeah, there are all kinds of flooring options. There's all kinds of paint options. But paint is a ripoff because every time you paint a wall and then expand the store, then you lose your paint. So there's only 2 walls that you can paint and keep them permanently painted. That wall and that wall. Because those walls will never expand. I mean, that can't expand into the street and that doesn't expand into storage. But these walls keep on expanding. That wall keeps on expanding. So if you paint it, you lose all the paint that you did. It's a conspiracy by Big Paint to make you spend more money on paint. So don't fall prey to Big Paint. Big Paint will get you every time. It's what they do. It's all a ploy by Big Paint to make you spend more cash on things that you already did in the past. Okay, yeah, like, so this is no problem because they were holding one when I ordered, and that's fine. That's perfectly fine. I'm good with that. Maybe we're out of that? I don't know. Maybe not. And just a couple things. Yeah, the tuna, I did that. I remember doing that one myself. Now, what is this last one we got? Bread, which we've already got back there, so I know we're good. Ha! Cool. That is all done. Imagine transferring the game money to my personal wallet. If only. I'm telling you. If I could have, like, even 1% of it, I'd be good with that. If I could have 1/10 of 1% of it. Like, if I could take 1/10 of 1% of what we made on a daily basis in the store, I'd be good with that. Be like $5 per day. Big Paint does make a fortune in this game. Yeah, the walls, again, I could do these walls orange. I just can't paint those because we would keep on losing the paint. But I could do those orange. I don't know if they've got a blue. What are the flooring options? For that matter, floor. Unfortunately, there's not a blue floor. I mean, that's the closest to a blue floor, but it's not great. If I was going to do anything, I'd probably do that. because that's a nice looking floor. But again, it's very expensive. $200 for like 8 there. Did they fix the keybinds? I don't know. I've never tried, so I don't know whether or not... I mean, if there was an issue with them at some point in time, I don't know if they fixed it. So, can you transfer the in-game money you have in Hypermarket? If you could transfer the money in any game, that'd be kind of cool. Any of them would be nice. All right, let's go ahead and end the day. Day 49 in the books. Get to day 50, 5-0, and consider whether or not we want to get another license here, which we might do, possibly. That's still $3. That is $6.75. And then that is $12. Okay, that works. Oh, it's 10 in the box? I thought it was only 8. Even then, with 10, that's still not gonna... It's still gonna cost you a bit to do all of them. The keybinds are still reverting back to original. Oh, okay. Aha. Runes Games, how you doing? Happy Friday to you. All right, so they're still going. So I think now I am going to go ahead and I'm going to get that one license I was talking about. Which means I'm also going to probably have to... I'm going to need to wait for them to finish up. Which they have done. Okay, so they have finished up. So now I can go here. I can put them on a break. So all 3 of them can take a little bit of a break and chill for a bit. While I do what I'm getting ready to do. So licenses not purchased. It was going to be this one... here with the cheese. So I'm going to need one more shelf. I'm going to need one more fridge for this. But we are going to purchase that. And then go to pricing, get all this priced. So here they all are. 4 1/4, $12, $3, $6.50, 6 1/4, $7, and $7.50. If only Supermarket Simulator had a second floor. It's where you keep all the brawn dogs. It's got the electrolytes. What plants crave. That's where you put it. All right, so there's all that. Then we can go here. Order a couple of each of these. And then, what am I doing? I need 1 shelf, blue, of course. 1 fridge, blue, of course. There's all that. Yeah, the DLC, and yeah, and I in this playthrough, I'm not going to be doing anything with the DLC because I have my own feelings about the DLC stuff, and by me not covering it, you probably know what my feelings are on the DLC stuff. I own it, and I would rather not. So, there we go. There's all that. So, shelf. That's right, this shelf doesn't fit here. Ah, the shelf doesn't fit there. And if I put in a corner shelf, it would look really weird. A corner shelf would look really odd there. I could do an outer corner, but that would also look weird because of the way that this is set up. Let's hold that thought. No, box that up. Set that down. Let's buy a corner and see how bad that's going to look if I bought a corner. Let's see. John, stay hydrated, stay cool. I hope everything goes well at the baseball game. It's the playoffs. That's the most important part. So I hope everyone goes good. And if nothing else, I hope everyone has fun. And we will see you again very soon, my friend. Okay, I've got a feeling that this is going to look kind of weird. I could put it at a diagonal, but that would also look kind of weird. Yeah, you can put them at any angle you want. I just think it would look kind of strange if I had that. So let's try this. Let's see what this is going to be like. This might actually work. I think this is actually going to work. Yeah, this might actually be fine. Because it doesn't let you go... It doesn't let you put much around there anyway. At some point, I'm going to end up changing this as it is. So then the new products that I've got, let's see. Now, do I have some salt? I do have some salt. So we're going to do this. The salt is going to go onto this shelf over here in the corner. So this is going to go down here. Just like this. And then this salt is going to come off of here. So that's done. Do I have a honey box? I do. Yeah, so I can do this. So honey is then going to go down here. I'm just doing it like this so I don't have to use my crate. This is faster than using the crate for me. Going like this. Okay, so then that can go like that. I've got one of these on top of that, so that works. All right, so there's that. And then I'm going to have to move all the stuff I've got in storage as well. I'm going to have to get all this fixed up. So I do need another small rack as well. So I got to get another small product rack. So let's do that. I need one small rack. Buy that. Okay. That's got to go in the back because I've got to figure out where I'm going to put all this stuff now. So then we've got salt. That's going to go there. Then this goes down. That goes down. That goes over. Then I've got this. Where is that sugar? Nope, that's the elbows. Where is that sugar at? Is it there? There's what we're looking at. Okay. And then that can go there and there. So that's good. That one is fixed. Now the other next easy fix is going to be the coffee. Which is going to go like that. That coffee's going to move up. All right, Lady Fluffy Dragon, here's the question for you. If I've got two flavors of tea, which one's going on the higher shelf? Is the black tea going on the higher shelf or is the green tea going on the higher shelf? This is a very important question, so I need to know. Which one's going on the higher shelf, the black tea or the green tea? Is the black tea above the green tea or is the black tea below the green tea? What has the more prominent placement? Which way are we going? Black tea goes higher. You got it. You got it. We will do that. Black tea is higher. You got it. Okay, so that goes there. That goes there. That goes there. Oh, I don't have any more black tea either, so I got to get a black tea. So let's do that. Because I got to get one to put in the back as well. So let's do that. To get that fix. So black tea up. On the higher shelf. All right, so that's good. Then that goes there and there. That's good. And then the green tea goes underneath it. Right down there. And then I'll just do this and this, so that way I can then get this put up there, because they have problems putting away boxes. They have one thing in there. They don't seem to like that. I should do the same thing here with this, because now that they know where it goes, I'm going to get that out of there. I found that they get fussy about having boxes that only have one product in there. Like they don't stock it for whatever reason. Okay, so what else do I have? I've got water. I've got the cheese. I've got the eggs. Okay, so then I've got to set up the new fridge. So this is going to go here. And then I got to figure out how I'm going to rearrange that stuff. And then I need another shelf of... I need another big shelf. So let's move all this over. And then... doing my best to try and keep this all organized. Because it's important to keep this all organized. How far back can I throw that? There's a pixel around here somewhere. A single solitary pixel. Okay. So there's that, and then one more of you. Right over there. Got it. So then I've got water, so I got to put the water together. So we'll do that. So water... Oh shoot, that's the wrong size shelf. That's not going to work. Doggone it. I thought that was a big shelf. It's not. That's a small shelf. Is the other one a big shelf? That's a big shelf. Okay. All right, so I've got... So the cheese needs to go together. So where's my cheese? Well, where is that at? It's over here. So I've got cheese, cheese, cheese. So the tuna needs to move down to make room for the cheese. Okay, that works. So that's fine. So on this one, I've got one extra space. So the tuna moves down to make room for the cheese that we've got. All right, so that works. So tuna goes to the bottom. Make room for the new cheese. So that's organized. And then that goes there. We'll probably use the low rack later, so I'm not too worried about it. We will definitely use it. But I could sell it if I wanted to. Yeah, I think you get like half your money back if you sell it, but we'll use it down the road. So it's no big deal. We're going to be putting up a whole bunch of new racks at some point anyway. So then I've got the eggs. I've got the 12 packs of eggs, which are going to go there. So I'd have to move something. I think the water, yeah, the water moves out. So the water's going to move out and go over there. That's what we're going to do. We got it. So then this water goes up here. And then that goes up on the new shelf up there. And then the next water goes on this shelf. And then the milk goes down one. So we got eggs, milk, and yogurt, just like that. Okay. So then I've got eggs. That water goes there. Milk goes down. The third eggs go here. Like that. So then I've got eggs that go there. Okay, eggs, milk, yogurt. I've got the water that goes there. I think we got it, right? Is there anything? I got the sugar. I've got, oh, the pasta elbows. I don't have the elbows. The elbows. They've got to go somewhere. What's on my pasta shelf? Oh, the milk six-pack's got to get out of here. Okay, so they've got to go somewhere. They go over by the salt on that weird shelf. They go there. And I don't have any more of those, so I got to buy a couple more. Okay, so that's fine. Okay. So then those are going to go top of the shelf, I guess. We'll go top of the shelf with you. We'll do that. And then that's going to go top of this shelf. And then the rice is going to go down to the bottom of there, so we keep all the pasta together. Oh, and then I got to move those. Doggone it. That was the entire idea behind that. That was the entire idea, was to do that. And now I've thrown away one of my boxes. Shoot. So I'm going to have to keep a bunch of that in on my person again. Doggone it. All right, that's fine. Oh, and I can't put it all in there. Shoot. Ah, darn. Ah. Do I have a big box? I can do this. I can empty. Yeah, here we go. I've got it. I got it. We're good. Got this. So let me do this. And then let me do this. And then do this. And then that. And then that. Ha-ha! Victory is mine! There. That's good. And then just the elbows. That's it. Whoa. And that goes there. Yay! We've done it. We've reorganized the entire darn thing just like that. It all makes sense. It all fits in the back. Everything's good. How about that? We've done a thing. I'm proud of us. Everybody give yourself a giant round of applause. And we can move on. Everybody can get back to work. Everybody's breaks are over. Back you go, guys. Back at it. Matt, William Dafoe, Dan Aykroyd, you're back at it. Off you go. Ah! What day is it? Day 49 or is it day 50? I don't remember what day it is. We did too much work for me to remember what day it is. And then I've got this thing here that is just an extra, which I'll keep in the back somewhere. Because we will eventually need it as well. That can just stay there. And then there's that black tea. Day 49.50. Oh, store's open for your convenience. Here we go. All good. That actually somehow all worked. If you know who Bob the Builder is and where a big fish, little fish cardboard box, can you do it? Oh no, I don't know that one. Unfortunately not. I do not know that one. So, Steph, take care of yourself. Have a wonderful night. Have a wonderful weekend. I hope we see you again very, very soon. Good to go. Good to go. These guys are all standing around like they want something to do. So let's give them something to do. No, that's fine. I can click that 3 times. It's fine. Won't hurt. Okay. Good. 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 Okay. All good there. Yeah, that one's got stuff. Okay. How about back there? Couple there. couple there. Couple there. Oh, I have no money. That's not going to work. I'm $133 short. That could be a problem in terms of ordering all of that product. I've got to wait until I have $133. Okay, that's fine. I guess I'll just sit here and wait until I get $133 because that's about all I can do. Is wait until I have $128. Wait until I have $68. Wait until I have $28.64. Now I can order my stuff. Now, the one thing I do need to find is I need to find this coffee because I didn't put it on the other shelf there. There. That's good. Everything's all good. Now we can get everything going. All right, here we go. Then I'll have to think about what exactly I want to do as my next license, because I really have no idea where I want to go from there. Those are like my two big plans, and now that I put both of my two big plans into place, it's like, what do I do now? What's next? So I'm going to have to really take a look at the licenses and see where we go as our next alternative. I'm sure we'll have one without too much trouble. Should not be a problem finding one. So, you vote for mayo. There's actually one that has the ketchup and the hot sauce and the mayo all in it. So, despite my feelings on mayo, it's not a bad license to get because it's got a good mix of stuff in there. I forget what else was in there, but it was ketchup. It's got the hot sauce. Or no, it's got ketchup, mustard. It might have ketchup, mustard. No, because they don't have mustard. This game doesn't believe in mustard. This game is anti-mustard. I remember that now. But it has ketchup and hot sauce and mayo in it. And then it has a couple other things. It felt like they fit pretty well with the store in its current incantation. But I can't remember which one it is. And no mild sauce. And no Brondo, which has electrolytes. That's what plants crave. Doesn't have that either. Alright, that goes there. The FIFA World Cup game is, which one is it? Who's playing? Because there's lots of games. Alright, that goes there. Cool. What is this order? There's two orders. Do I really want to worry about this? I don't know if I do. No, I don't want to do that. That's too much work. And that one is a little less work. Maybe I'll do this one. If I can figure out where the heck all that stuff is. And 5 of these. Nope, those are wrong. And 2T. There we go. And we're out. And who is this for? Whose order was this? This was Frank Mills, because there were 2 orders here. Frank is right up there. Right there in front of the wholesale deli and grocery. There you go, Frank. There's your stuff. Enjoy. Thank you very much. There's another order. I'm not going to worry about that one. At this point, it's too late. We got too many things to do, and it's getting to be too dark. So we're just going to park that right there. Come on in here. Get the lights. And the lights. Let's see what else we got to do. Start going through all the little corners and whatnots. See what we can take care of. I do not know how to ride a skateboard. Not in real life. I could probably ride one very, very, very slowly. Extremely slowly. And at this point, old man on a skateboard is probably not a good idea. That's my thought. probably not a good idea. Okay, that had 2 in it. That's good. We can get that out of here. Is there anything we're out of? Just so I can get another order in real quick. That in the corner. Anything else real quick, just so I can get one before we run out of time? How are we doing on time? 8:30. $8.50. There we go. That's close enough. That'll work. Canada versus Bosnia and Herzegovina. Herzegovina? I always forget how that's pronounced. Yeah, I'm just not as much into the World Cup as I probably should be. I know it's a very, very big thing, but I think just being from the U.S. and given the fact that unfortunately the U.S. is just really not that big on football of that sort, it just means I've never really followed it all that much. Now, what was the later one? Was it Herzegovina? Is that what I said, or did I say Herzegovina as the second one? I think I said Herzegovina as the second one. I can't remember. But yeah, given the fact that the U.S. just has always been at most tangentially interested in football of that sort, it's just not a big thing. It's one of those things that in most other parts of the world, it's a very, very popular thing. In here, Herzegovina. There we go. But yeah, in the U.S., they are fans of the other kind of football. And I mean, there have been attempts to try and make it more popular, but they never really seem like they get a whole lot of traction. It's always been kind of a secondary thing. It's been around for, I mean, lots of years, but again, just never been popular. I mean, we have leagues of it here, but they're not well sponsored. We don't have systems. Like I love the way that the football systems work across the ones that they have, like the Premier League and the Champions League and all that, where like every game matters. And I mean, unless you're in the middle of the bracket, in which case you're just kind of playing it out. But like if you're at the bottom and you can get relegated, or you're at the top and of a lower bracket, you can move up. I love the way that system works. It'd be really cool if they could do that kind of thing with baseball here. Like if you're one of the worst teams in baseball, you get relegated down to AAA, but they could never do something like that. That could never happen. But if they could do something like that, that'd be fun. And I love the way that it works there. And watching top tier football is really, I mean, it's exciting because it's one of those that even though it's not a high scoring affair, it takes a heck of a lot of skill. I mean, it takes immense amount of skill. It's not just some easy thing to do. So yeah, the U.S. is absolutely mostly baseball, hockey, basketball, and American football. Absolutely. Oh, and I'm sure, I have no doubt, Burgess, that there are probably some European players that are past their prime. That's true in anything. I mean, heck, you've got people in American sports that are way past their prime. That I don't think is anything I don't think that is limited to just Europe. I don't think. Because you can look in baseball and football, American football, and find people that have been playing that are like, I mean, shoot, Aaron Rodgers. He's way past his prime, and he's still playing. There are probably some hockey players that are way past their prime as well. So I think that's true in any sport that you are in. So I just want to see the day that my Blackhawks ever get good again. The only thing I can say is that I'm happy that I got to live through the Blackhawks when they had their giant run in the 2010s, because I never expected anything like that to happen in my life. So to have had something like that happen, and for me to have been able to see it, not in person, but to just have been a part of it, was absolutely amazing. I mean, the team with Kane and Taves and Hossa, I mean, it was just unbelievable. And they just had one heck of a run that it seems hard to find in the sport of hockey. And I don't know when they're ever going to be that good again. They may never be that good again. But I'm just glad that I was there to be able to see it when they were that good. And I hope they can get to be that good again. I'm not holding my breath on it, though. Day 50. But then you have teams like the Golden Knights and the Hurricanes who just feel like they're good year after year after year, and they've found something that works there. And I wish the Blackhawks could find that again. I wish they could do it, but they can't. So, at least not right now. They'll get there. It'll happen. It'll happen. Okay. So what are we doing now? We are going here. Bill. And our price changes. What do we got that changed here? $7.50 for that. We've got $2.25 for that. We've got $6 for that. That works. And then, is there anything? I don't have nearly enough money for a license. You're a Leafs fan. Do you watch Steve Dangle? I'm assuming you watch Steve Dangle. If you're a Leafs fan, you must watch Steve Dangle. I don't know anybody who is a Leafs fan that does not watch Steve Dangle. That guy is so fun to watch. I enjoy him. Guy that just so passionately cares about his team. And has been waiting a long time. I feel like that is the story of a lot of Maple Leafs fans. Just been waiting and waiting and waiting and waiting and waiting. I don't know if I ordered oil in that. I don't think I did. I don't think I came around to this side. No, I didn't, because it would have been the first thing on the list. So I did not come around to this side. Okay, so there's all that. Yeah, I don't even know. I'm trying to think of how I even saw Steve Dangle for the very first time. I think I saw him for the very first time, and it had nothing to do with any of his LFRs. I think the very first time I ever saw him was when he was doing stuff for Sportsnet, and it was like his trade trees. And I don't even know what trade tree it was that I was looking at, but he did some trade tree, and I think it involved a Blackhawk. And that was how I had ever first discovered Steve Dangle. And then I discovered everything about his other channels, and that's how I discovered his LFRs and stuff like that. And yeah, I mean, it's hard to find a person that is more passionate about their team than he is. But yeah, that is the journey of a lot of Leafs fans, it seems like. Just ever waiting, eternally waiting. And they've got a lot of the pieces. It's just a matter of getting them all to mesh together at the same time. Which, for whatever reason, has not happened. And it seems weird that it has not. Because there's a lot of good players on the Leafs. And just for whatever reason, it just has not come together. And it's weird that it has not. Where are those? Those are there. So, who's the best team in baseball now? Oh, I mean, the Dodgers are still really darn good. Honestly, I haven't been keeping too much up with the standings lately because all I know is that my Cubs... the Cubs, who had 2 winning streaks of 10 plus in the season and have now just completely lost their minds. But are somehow still in the wild card hunt, because who isn't in the wild card hunt in the NL? Or the AL, for that matter. It's crazy. So I think we're good. I don't think, yeah, with $1,700, I can't get another license, so we can't do that. I don't know why I've got that order there in my system. That was probably from yesterday. It's probably also from yesterday. So let's get into it. I think it's day 51. Yeah, day 51. I'm almost positive it is. Stores open for your convenience. Here we go. If I was going to do another license, what would I do? There was that one that Bergdus was talking about that had the mayo in it, which even if it was a joke, it's still not a bad idea of a license if I can find it in here. Where was it? Is it even able to be acquired just yet? I think it is. It's not that. It's not that. It's not that. Here it is. It's this one. So crab sticks, hot sauce, chocolate ice cream, ketchup, mayo, pizza cheddar. So it would have the ketchup, the mayo, the hot sauce. So that would be a new shelf. And then I'd need some freezers. Because I'd need a freezer for the crab sticks. I'd need a freezer for the ice cream. I'd need a freezer for the pizza. So that might not be a bad idea. That could be doable, but it's $2,800 for it. But that's doable. I mean, because we could certainly put something like that together. And we got plenty of places to put racks. Yeah, rack space is no problem. So we could do that. So, Demon Queen in Blue. I know you probably said this a long time ago. But yeah, beyond the NHL, the legendary Jaromir Jagr continues to play professionally at over 50 years old. Yeah, Jaromir Jagr. That guy he just apparently hasn't aged. And what a heck of a player he was. All right, probably not much I can do here now, I'm thinking, at this point. Check and see if we've got anything that's a single here, but with the store just being open, we're probably not in a position where we need too much of anything stocked right now, so we'll just kind of chill out for a bit. Mini Mochi, how you doing? Daz, man, you've probably been around there for a while, and I didn't say hi to you either. How you doing? Happy Friday to both of you. And I hope you're doing well. Let's see that water. Where'd that water go? Oh, it's right up there. Let's grab that. So yeah, that'd be our first freezer products if I did that. But that's an option, for sure. Let's do that. Alonso started in Formula 1 before the current championship leader was even born. Formula 1 is another one of those that I don't follow as much. I mean, I'm familiar with it, but I don't follow as much as a lot of people do. But it is also very exciting racing to watch. Just because those cars are unbelievable in the way that those things are built. It's just absolutely amazing. Jack Walker. Let's go into Jack Walker. Jack Walker's up there. So. And just the way that Formula 1 has evolved over the years. Because F1 has gone through a lot of evolution. I mean, just in the way that they've made the cars, the way that they've improved on the cars. It's crazy how much that has changed from even 30 years ago to now. Even 20 years ago to now. Heck, maybe even 10 years ago to now. So, and new to you, oh yeah, I've moved my PC. I had it in the storage room before. I moved it out of there. I've moved it around like 4 times. At the beginning of the stream, we actually had it in there. But I've been bouncing it around. What is this? A couple of basmati rice, a few potatoes. Shoot, I don't have any potatoes out there. I'm going to put this back. And just call that for now. I'm not going to do that one for now. Yeah, let's take a look back here. See if there's anything we need. Anything at all. Pam, how you doing? Happy Friday to you. I hope you're doing well. I hope everything's going good there. Maybe the rice. Maybe we're at the point now where we probably got partials. I can start getting up there. Yeah, we can start getting some partials up there. And it's getting close to 545. So close to there. I am very glad to hear that. Very, very glad to hear that. So here we go. One more time. Lights! And lights. So, baby lights. Elbows. Oh, I'm going to have one elbow left. Somebody buy one elbow, please. One of the pasta elbows. They're not going to do it anytime soon. Not going to happen anytime in the near future. What is this order going to be? What is this order? 5 bottled water. Is it that one? I guess it's that one. Few onions. Do I have onions? The ones that have this are always kind of a little bit sketchy. Couple of that cheese and then 4 apples. Yeah, I don't have the apples, and I don't think I can grab them out of the back here. Do I have any apples at all in here? I have no apples at all in here, so I can't do that. So I got to put all this back. So yeah, this all goes back. The onions go back there. Water goes back there. Cheese goes back there. And then this order gets canceled. And then I got one more bottled water there. Oh, shoot. Oh, doggone it. Back in. Oh, cool. She bought some. She rescued me. So. She rescued me. What time is it? 8:37. I'm not going to be able to get an order done before the day's out, so I'm not even going to worry about trying. That is not going to happen. And I have one other person who is trying to put in an online order this late and say, no. That ain't happening either. So let's see. Anything that's low in... No, that's still... No one's bought any the last elbow. I thought for sure we would have been able to get rid of that. Anything else that's low? The OJ? Can I get rid of this? No, still can't get rid of that. Okay. Anything else? I don't see anything else that's low here, so I might just kind of hang out in... Oh, maybe the oil? Let's check. Is the oil? No. 1. That's it. How about this flour? No. Everyone's too good at their job in this place, man. Leaving me with nothing to do. So. You play this on your iPad, but too many ads. Yeah, I did they? No, is the mobile game, is that the same group as Nocta Games, or was that a knockoff? I feel like that was a knockoff game and not like the official version of this. So, the new update is live with the reworks of the music department. What is that? New music department shelves in Megastore. New music department shelves. I'm not sure if that's a good thing or a bad thing. That might be a bad thing. So all they did was put in different shelves? Because I hope they didn't put in more music. Because I don't need more music. I'm not even sure if I need new shelves. It's like, why did they put in new shelves? What was the need? Odd. I felt like the music shelves were pretty good. Unless they're doing something with the guitars that made them different and made it where those don't take up as much space or something. Perhaps. That one might not be a bad deal. But at the same time, how else would you hang the guitars? I don't know. So many questions, so few answers. The only thing I know is that it was day 51, and we had 59 customers, and we had $5,300. That's all I know. And I know that we have bills to pay. So, they added a new shelf style. Oh, okay. Well, yeah. That's not going to get coverage. Not for one shelf style. That's not. Yeah, I'm not going to worry about that. I honestly don't know what I'm going to do. Increased box capacities. Your ordering workload should be reduced for the music department. Oh, well, if they did that, that's good. That should be really good because there's a lot of stuff in music that was in small quantities per box, and that got to be annoying. So the fact that they've got that is good, but that just means that ordering a pallet of a lot of things in music is going to be that much more expensive. So there's not really a win in that. You're going to get more per box, but it's going to cost you more per pallet. So one of them deals. Quite a big patch. Okay, I'll have to check it out later. I'll give it a peek. But did you hear that Hypermarket had an update and they added a second floor? Brondo, it's got electrolytes, what plants crave. Management. No. Nah, where am I going? What am I doing? Did I paid the bills. I haven't done the prices. I got thrown off. Did I do the prices? I did not do the prices. All right, what do we got here? $5.50 for that. $5.75 for this. This down to $9.25. Man, mangoes are cheap. And that's still $7. Okay. So what do we need then? What do I need to order that we're out of? I might as well do that. There's only one left. That's. I might as well do that. Only one left there. There we go. That'll keep us all busy for a bit. I've got $2,500, so again, we're gonna not have enough to get another license, so we'll have to wait another day for that. But hopefully we'll be able to get another one. You found a good glitch in the game. What is the good glitch that you found? Inquiring minds want to know. Where is this cheese? Oh, it's way up there. I'm like, where is it? I know I've seen it before. I know we have it. I know it's on the shelf. But where did it go? It's over there now. Okay. Yeah, get through all of our stuff here. Or get through at least a decent amount of it before we get the doors open. Again, it's always about produce. Everybody in this town loves their produce. Everybody's a huge produce fan. So we'll get through all of this. At least get all the produce up and then we'll go. Artichokes, I already did that. There, where are they? There they are. And the zucchini, I just did those. The mangoes. And I think there's only one, there's one future license for produce. If I recall correctly. And it's in like the level 60s that you get the last one. So at some point, if you had a really big store, you could kind of like double up on your produce and have like 2 facings of every kind of produce. If you were so inclined. So, Keithy, how you doing? Great to see you. Hope you're doing well. When you last played Supermarket Simulator, any order requests that still had time left would stay frozen and available for delivery. Yeah, I don't feel like that's been that way for me. I feel like for me, anytime I played it, it was that if you didn't get the order in by 9, you just didn't get the order in. I feel like that's always been that way for me. Then we start the next day, the product's already sitting on the shelf. That's odd. How do you get to already be sitting on the shelf? That feels weird. Tanya, have you hacked the game? What have you done? How did you make that happen? So, you found a glitch on Farming Supermarket Simulator. The cashier and customers get stuck. Oh man, I think I remember that game. Vaguely. I think that was one that we played last year, I think. Vague recollection of it. Very vague. That's the trouble, is that there have been so many games that we played that have had a combination of the word farm and supermarket in the name that they all just kind of blend together. Like, which one is it? I know that I played a game that's called Farming and Supermarket Simulator, but I played another one that I think was called Farm Supermarket Simulator. Just so many games that involve farming and supermarkets. All right, we're just about there. Yeah, I'll put those up. We might need some out there on the floor, but we'll probably be fine. Let's get going. I think we got a lot of that taken care of. Day 52. Store is open for your convenience as we work towards one additional license here, again, which I think we can get. Get the one that has the ketchup and mayo and all that. That is weird that you've got something, you order products at the end of the day, you're out of them. When you start the next day, the product's already sitting on the shelf. That is kind of cool. I mean, I could try something like that. I mean, so you just literally put the order in and you just have the order sitting there saying that it can't be delivered because it's after 9 p.m. And then the next morning, they're already there? Because if so, that's quite the glitch. So, has anyone made Simulator yet? Where you simulate the simulations? Doug, give it a minute. Someone will come up with that. It will happen. I'm confident that such a thing will happen. We simulate all the simulators. You simulate being a YouTuber playing a simulator. That would be something. YouTube streaming content creator of playing simulators simulator. That'll be up next on the list. They'll come up with that. All right, how are we looking? I mean, I guess I could now take this and I can put it back down here. This will probably work here. I mean, I know there's a game called, like, Streaming Life Simulator. You'll buy the Rusty DLC. You just read through the update notes from Megastore. It's, oh, why? Oh, YOLO. YOLO, why are you bringing in more music? Why would you do that, YOLO? Oh, come on, YOLO. You don't need more music. We've already got so much darn music in that game. We don't need more. Ugh. Why would you do such a thing, YOLO? What are you thinking? Why would you do that? We really don't need more. We've already got enough as it is, and the music is so incredibly, unbelievably expensive. That's just going to jam people up even more. Ugh. The DLC will be $5. Yeah, meaning that if you get it, someone will pay you $5 for it. Not that it'll cost you $5. If you get the Rusty DLC, someone will give you $5 for acquiring the Rusty DLC. The CD rack is amazing. That might be good. That could be useful. If there's a way to take all the CDs and condense them a bit, that might be good. You only lyric once. Because, yeah, the music as it currently stands takes up a bit of space. More than a bit. It takes up a nice amount of space. So if there's a way to get that where it doesn't take up as much space, then that might be good. But aside from that, it's like, oh, man. Music or Muzak, whatever the case may be, it's got enough of it as it is already. It really does not need more. It is already way too much as it is. So, I mean, I hope so. It'll be interesting to see what other changes they have in the game. I'm sure the other changes will be nice. I'll have to give it a look. I don't want to be running a music store. And like I said, the only trouble that there is in that game with the music is that it's just so expensive. There's very few things in that game that are not expensive when it comes to the music department. It's a lot of money. And trying to keep that stuff in the back it's a big monetary investment. So the additional music products I thought the notes said will be coming. So, oh. Yeah, I guess I'll just have to embrace more music. I was really hoping that we'd had enough of that. That is one of those things that I have a little bit of a quibble when you have a department and they add more stuff to the department, because that really has a way of messing up a lot of things. I mean, they did the same thing with the toys, and it's like, but you've got people that have like completely finished off their toy departments, and now you're giving them more stuff to do, and now they got to figure it out. And depending on their store layouts, that can really, really cause some problems. And those problems cannot be solved by lights or lights. So, yeah. I'm not as big of a fan of when they add new products to an existing department, especially if that department's been around for a while, because again, they can really just gum stuff up. And I can only feel what it's like for people that really kind of have a department like that pretty well penned in. Like my music department I could certainly find a way to expand it or contract it a little bit. Well, I could contract it pretty easily. Expanding it, again, is going to be kind of daunting. Unless we can get in the new products by contracting other stuff. So, I don't know. We'll see. I will have to see what it's like. What am I holding? I'm holding that. There we go. Way too late for an online order. I'm not going to worry about that. Got stuff we got to do in the store. Got to make the store look good. Got to get the store up to snuff. Yeah, I mean, the big thing I've got with Megastore right now is I don't know where the heck I'm going to... I still don't know what the heck I'm going to do about my grocery department. And it's making it really hard for me to figure out my next episode of that, because, unfortunately, any episode I do is just going to involve me grinding lots of money. Because I need to just open up more space, and, again, the amount of money I need for the additional space is getting to be large. So, I mean, short of just having an episode where all we do is just, like, grind to make money, there's not much additional plot to be advanced. So, you unlock the new license in the Department of Music Megastore albums. I mean, I don't know. I mean, I feel like everything in that game is... I mean, the profits on are all kind of just based off of... I mean, you can set everything where it's all like the same percentage of how much the thing costs. So it's not like there's anything there that's more advantageous, I think, unless it's something that it just costs more to buy it, and then you can charge more to sell it. But in terms of like, if you had something in that game where it costs you $1 to buy it, you could sell it for maybe $1.50. But at the same time, if it costs you $10 to buy it, you could sell it for $15. So you're still making the same percentage. I do believe. So it's not like you have something where it costs you $1 to buy it and you can sell it for $1.50, but you can buy another thing for $1 and sell it for $3. I don't think like anything like that exists in the game. Okay. Is everybody gone? Everybody's gone. They're doing that, so I'll just get everything restocked back here. Take care of this part. This part is a lot easier to do at night because you can see the tags a lot more clearly. It's a lot easier to tell back there if you've got something in green on the shelf. And I've just got 3 things here left. We got $47.94. But the good news is that we probably don't have to order much because I feel like we've done most of that. Yeah, I think we've done most of that. I think we're good there. So then we can just kind of go here. I see the news about the guy who flew for Air Canada for 20 years and didn't have a pilot license. No, I did not. If there's a joke there, I don't know what the punchline is. But no, I have not seen that story. It's kind of interesting that he somehow managed to make that happen. Unless it's a joke. It's not. Came up. That's very odd. Somehow slipped through the cracks for 20 years. Someone 20 years ago did not do their job properly, and he's been able to go 20 years on that premise. That's amazing. That's an oopsie from somebody, but again, whoever that person is probably long gone, whoever made that mistake way back when. $14 for those, $17 for those, $5. I've been waiting all day to be able to say that, and then $4.75. The bottom cakes are $5. And then he had a pilot's license but never got his captain's rating. Oh, okay. So he actually had a pilot's license, just not. Okay. So had a pilot's license but never got a proper certification. Okay. All right. That's a different story. I mean, it's as opposed to like not being a pilot at all. Which, if that's the case, again, how would you manage to fly for 20 years and you're not a pilot? That would be amazing. How do I fly this thing? I don't know. I've been trying it for 20 years. Okay. So now I've got 3868. Lady Fluffy Dragon, have a wonderful, wonderful weekend. Take care of yourself. We will see you on Monday. And yeah, I don't know where I was going with that. Have a wonderful weekend. Brain's a little fuzzed. All right, let's see. That one license that I was looking at, the one that had the, oh, that was going to have freezers. That's right. There's going to be freezers if I do that. Huh. This one here, $2,800, and it's going to involve freezers. Yeah, I can't do that. Can't do that. That's not going to work. I don't have enough money because it'd be $2,800. I could get the license, but then I couldn't get the freezers. That's the only thing. Got the promotion, was supposed to go get the training, never did. Oops. And apparently nobody ever bothered to check up on him about it. So for the hanging shelves in the music department, they went from having 3 slots for the cards to 5 slots, and they have a second shelf. I'm going to have to see how those things work. That sounds very interesting. RT popped in to say hi while waiting on a $1,400 car repair. I'm very sorry about that. That part sucks. It is great seeing you, but I'm very sorry that you're spending $1,400 on your car because that part is sucky. That is no Gouda. What is Gouda is that I think it is day 53, and the store is open for your convenience, and we already have an online order. Holy cow, these guys are not messing around. Right from the jump, we got one. So let's go ahead and take care of this. This is for Max Ash. Max is just straight up the street. Oh, dude! Stopped right in front of me. What the heck, man? That was rude. Just thought you were going to turn. You just stopped right in front of me. Slammed right into the back of that guy's car. Jeez. Yeah, being able to, having the skill to do your own car repair is a major plus. A major, major plus. No doubt about it. Yeah, the guy, well, he was at a wholesaler, so he probably didn't have a wholesale card, is my guess. That guy that was standing out there, it's probably like a wholesale club, and he doesn't have a, or maybe he works at the wholesaler. Which, if he works at the wholesale club and we were selling him stuff to put in the wholesale club, he's definitely doing it wrong. He might want to reconsider his job. And the company that hired him might want to reconsider having him there. Potentially. Yeah, working at a wholesale club and buying your product from a retail grocery store. That could be in trouble. It could be. Anything else we're low on? I guess we're low on that. We're low on that. Let's just get that. That'll be a few things we can do. So, when you switch to an EV mode, oh yeah. I'm sure that those have their own, plenty of their own nuances, one would think. I don't know, because I can't repair a car of any kind. So yet. Regardless of what kind of V it is, I can't repair it. So, and at this point in time, it feels like if it's a major thing with the newer cars, I wouldn't want to mess around with it anyway, because who knows what's going on in there with all the stuff they've got in there. So, really nothing to do on them. Other than look at them and go, There's things there. I can't do anything about it. There were times where I thought it would be nice to have an electric car, but unfortunately, they're just so unbelievably expensive. And that was really if I was thinking about doing stuff with like Uber and Lyft and things like that. And now that I'm really not planning on doing that because we've got our second channel that we have now, I don't really have as much of a need for a second car. I don't really need much of my first car because I hardly ever drive it anymore. You want to buy 168 mushrooms. I do not want to sell you 168 mushrooms, so we're not going to do that. Charles, have a wonderful, wonderful weekend. Take care of yourself, and we will see you then, for sure. You bought used. Yeah, a used one is probably a really good idea. Probably a really good idea. Yeah, and they do still have brakes and coolant and oil and all that. That is for sure. They do. They have other parts that are different. Okay, what else can I do? Just kind of trying to find some stuff. Is there anything else we're kind of low on? We're out of that. Out of that. Out of those. And that's about it. Not of watermelons. Everybody loves the watermelons, man. Everybody's a watermelon fan in this town. Lots of watermelon fans. Might set up a second thing of watermelons over here. I'm actually going to do that. With as many people as we have around here that love watermelons, and given the fact that I've only got one, I've got the one empty space there, I'm going to double up on watermelons. Parents tried to teach you long ago, but didn't. Yeah. That's one of those things that if you're going to do it, you really, really, really got to be keeping up on all the things that are going on. It's kind of like learning a language. If you don't lose it, if you don't use it, you lose it. whether it be an actual language or a programming language or anything like that. You've really just got to keep up with it. And if you don't, you're just gonna lag and it's gonna be gone. It's gonna go right past you. And then you're gonna be stuck just going around flipping lights. And also lights. Baby lights. Pineapples. Good there. Got our taters up there. What was up there? I can't even see. What the heck is up there? I can't see that tag. I think it's onions. Oh, it's too late. Too late in the night for orders. Too late. Not going to worry about it. It's too late. Not interested in online orders this late. What did I do there? I was trying to put one away. I wasn't trying to grab one. Don't know what that was all about. That was a weird thing. Okay. Other stuff I can get. We're at just about 8 o'clock, so I can try and get a couple things here. And have enough time to do it. $8.20. $8.40. $8.50. That'll work. Good enough. Malcolm, take care of yourself. Have a wonderful, wonderful weekend. I hope we see you again next week. And go from there. We do what, 5247. I'm hoping we're going to be able to get that next license. I'd like to get one more before we're done here. I'd like to be able to make that happen. Get into the freezer game. That'd be kind of cool. I think we can make that happen. I think we're going to have enough money. We're up to 5,300, 5,400. I think we can make it. Yeah, 5,500. We might even end up closer to 6,000 by the time the night is over. Possibly. And if so, we can pull that off. I think we can do this. I believe in us. I believe in us. And if nothing else, we'll get all this all loaded up. Oh yeah, these are my onions, where I couldn't see what the heck the tag was. It's like, what is that? It's the onions. There we go. So that's all there. Eggs. Got the coffee. And then we've got the milk 6-packs. Cool. So that's all good. Is there anybody left in the store? The store is empty. All right, so let's see what we're going to have. 58.35. Day 53 is over, so we're going up to day 54. 52.45, because we're paying $600 a day in staff. Okay. So day 54. 4 prices up. This got moved back here. And bills... there. Prices. So $4.75, $3, $7. Wow, that went way up. And then 6 1/4, just a little bit. All right, so that's good. $5,100. So the first thing I'm going to do, I'm going to try and get that license. I'm just going to go with this. We're gonna do this. So licenses. So I'm going to need at least 2 freezers, maybe 3. I can't remember how many of these things fit in a freezer. I feel like they all get their own freezer. I think they do. I feel like they all do. But we're going to do this first. So then purchase, go down here. So where is that license? It's here. So I need one shelf. And then I'm going to need at least 2 freezers for the rest of it. And then I'm going to need 1 more rack in the back. I hope this is all going to work. Let's see. Pricing. So $6. No. $10. I was looking at the wrong price. $4. $5. 3 1/4. 10 1/4. And $8.50. Well, let's start with the things that are going to go on the shelf first. The hot sauce, the ketchup, the mayonnaise. Ugh. And where am I going to put that? That becomes the other question. Where is that going to go? I guess it could go over here. And we might do that. So I might move this over. And we'll put up another shelf right here for now. Let's do that. So let's start with that part and see what we look like after we're done with that. So I've got market products all the way down. 2 of these, 2 of these, 2 of these, because they don't have a shelf that can fit all 3 of those. I need 1 shelf. Blue, of course. I don't need the rack because I have a rack, so we're good. So there's all that. Start with that. And then this is going to go right over here. Like so. And then the rack I can put somewhere over here. We'll put it like right over here. So then I'm going to move this again. So which rack was the... No, that's the shelf. Oh, shoot. I forgot I had the shelf. Doggone it. Shoot. I forgot I had that shelf. My bad. But the rack can go right here. And then I've now got each of these things. So we're going to go... Here, mayo, that'll go on this shelf. That's done. We've got ketchup, which will go on the top shelf. And then that's done. And then the hot sauce go on that shelf. And then that's done. All right, so that's good. I've got $1,815 left. And now I got to figure out about the freezers. So let's start with 1 product at a time here. So let's do... let's do the crab sticks first. Actually, let's do the pizzas first. Let's do that. And get a freezer for them. See how much how much space these things need and all that. And I will need another storage rack for this because I don't have a storage rack back here. And I'll get a small rack for that. I didn't get the freezer. I did not do that. So we don't have the freezer. All right, so we're down to $1,000 at this point. Freezers are going to start making their way over here into this corner. Now, again, with the pizzas, how is this going to look? Yeah, I think it's one whole thing for the pizzas. Yeah, I think I remember that being the case, or that was the way I think I normally was doing it. And did I order 2 of the pizzas? I think I only ordered 1, but I'm going to leave that there. This rack has to go somewhere. I think it's going to go here. So these need to get out of the way. Okay, so rack here. Just like that. And then pizzas are going to be There, that's fine. I guess I'm going to do that like that, just like I've been doing everything else. I've got $1,021 left. So then we'll do one of those and the ice cream. So 2 of those and maybe 1 more of those. And how am I doing on money? 741. That's going to be, so I got 276 left. So I'm not going to be able to get the crab sticks. The crab sticks are going to have to stay out of the license. So crab sticks stay out. So if I go here, crab sticks are where? Where'd that license go? The one with the freezer. Where are you? There you are. So no crab sticks. We're not going to have those just yet. So crab sticks are out. We'll do those next time. So how do I predict how many levels? I guess. it's a swag. It's just a guess. Sometimes I get lucky, sometimes I don't. Nothing calculated about it at all. So I mean, it's just I kind of wing it. I hope for the best, and if it doesn't work, I change my title. That's about it. Oh yeah, these for sure get their own. Yeah, they absolutely get their own. That's right. Oh no. And now you're gonna stand there and not know what to do with it because yeah, I filled it up. So, Alpha DJ, how you doing? Yes, we did. Right now, he's holding it and he doesn't know what to do with it. Discount Dan Aykroyd's like, what do I do? I've got ice cream and I don't know what to do with it. He'll eventually drop it. There we go. And then that goes there. There we go. So the only thing I don't have is crab sticks. That's it. Which will go here. And then I'm going to need to, at some point, expand the store again for anything that is like a shelf thing. The freezers I might be able to kind of put here-ish. But it's getting a bit snug again. So this is good. We made it all the way up. Let's go ahead, run the thing one more time. Do it once more. Here we go. Day 53, I think is where we're ending up. I think we are. Day 53. I'm going to go with that. Store is open for your convenience. I think it's day 53. I forget what day it is. I'm no good at that anymore. Now I've got to figure out where the heck I'm going to put this. Maybe right there. Just plop it right there in that spot. That'll work. The ever-moving computer. It's just like, where's it going to go? Where can it go and stay out of the way? Just like, where the heck can I put that giant shelf and have it stay out of the way? But I don't think there's anywhere it can go and stay out of the way anymore. I think it's just permanently in the way of everything. So level 33. And then I think that we don't get the next restocker until level 37. I think that's what I saw. Yeah, level 37, and I'd need 5 more racks. And then level 44, and then level 50. Yeah. So, yeah. Getting restocker number 4, restocker Marv, that's going to take some time because the levels are definitely going to start slowing down. I'm surprised that we got through 4 levels today as it was. The levels are going to really start to creep as we get further along. So is there anything I need to do, or are we still pretty early in the day and there's not much I'm going to be able to do? Not many boxes I'm going to be able to get rid of early, I don't think. Not at this stage. Just grab boxes that have low quantities and hope for the best here. Or just start ordering the things that we're out of. Like, can do that too. Or let's take care of one of these online orders. So this one for Aaron Kane. Let's do this. Oh, no, I got one for Joe Powell. Why do I have a bag for Joe Powell? Get out of here, Joe Powell bag. What are you doing? Go away. I have a bag for Joel Powell, and I have no Joel Powell here. Let's see. We're going to do 2 of these oil. A whole bunch of watermelon. Lots and lots of watermelon. And then 4 potatoes. Or 3 potatoes. And that's going to be for Tyler Smith. Okay, let's do that. Tyler, where are you? Close the bag. Where are you at, Tyler? Tyler is right down there. Okay, there we go. Don't turn on me. I thought that guy was going to turn right into me. All right, there you go, Tyler. There's your stuff. Enjoy. Thank you very much. Off you go. Still, I can't wait for the day that gas is ever $2.87 a gallon again. I don't know if it's ever going to get there, but if it did, I'd be very happy. But I've got a feeling I'm going to be waiting for that for quite some time. I've got a sneaking suspicion. All right, this one for Aaron Kane. 4 sliced bread. 5 of the hot sauce. 5 of the candy. Wow, this guy's having a party. Okay, he's just taking candy and slapping it on some bread and slathering it in hot sauce. Okay, if you say so. It's not the way I would do it, but what do I know? All right. I just work here. And he is right there. There you go. Enjoy your candy and bread and hot sauce. Have a good time. Whatever you're going to do with that. Again, I don't want to know. You're doing something with it. I don't know what it is, but I'm better off not knowing. As is usually the case, I'm better off not knowing. And there we go. Anything I can do now? Well, we're pretty close to that point in the day. It is 5:45 p.m. and it is the final day, which means that this is the time where we do the thing that we always do at this time of the day. So once again, you can say it with me in the chat. You can use the fancy emojis, or you can just watch as I do it, as whatever is your preference. But here we go one more time for the final time today. Here we go. Lights! And then lights. Baby lights. All right, what can I do? How can I be of service? Here at the end of the day, what can I do? I can somehow help out in this entire organization. Somehow. Maybe. Possibly. Maybe not. Perhaps. Perhaps no. Oh, I could have bought one more. I thought I was at 50 on that. Bump up, bump up, bump up. There we go. Full order. This will keep us busy for a while. Just a little bit. Get all this stuff. Yeah, wow. People love their produce. You're massive, massive produce fans in this place. And that one I just filled. So this can go to the back. There we go. And we made it to level 33. How about that? I guessed correctly again. So yeah, I think that next time around, I don't know. 37 I feel would be a stretch. 36 I think would be doable. 36 for sure I think would be doable. 37 would probably be a bridge a bit far, I'm thinking. But, hey, never say never. That's all good. That's going there. Go down this... Yeah, go down this section first. Yeah, those melons, man. Everybody loves the melons in this game. They're huge melon fans. Try and get all this taken care of before we're all good here. That's the melons. Yep, that's the melons. Mangoes, we've already got those in the back, so those must be good. Tomatoes, these are back here. Mushrooms, I did those myself. I remember those. Those are not the mushrooms. Those are the mushrooms. The watermelon. I think we got a couple places for watermelon. They're both actually full, so that's good. Pears. Yeah, we got some watermelon and some pineapple here at the house, and I'm in such happiness. And some strawberries. That's quite the trifecta. Watermelon, strawberries, and pineapple. Good, good stuff. I got a lot of mangoes. Holy cow. Got on a mango kick. Apples. I feel like I put those up myself. I did. I remember stocking those. Oh yeah, there's one more box of produce. I'm like, there should be one more box of apples out there. Because I think I ordered 3 of them, and I don't remember seeing 2 of them. Yep, there they are. I thought I had one more. Peanut butter. Jelly. I think we're actually good in the store. I think it's just a matter of getting everything in the back restocked. And I think we kind of got it. Honey? Do we actually need any of that? We don't. So that can go there. That's already back there. The rest of the ketchup. So that's there. Okay. This mayo, this stuff that should be mustard, but it's mayo instead. Because apparently they don't believe in mustard in this game for reasons. But they believe in mayo. There is that one. It's up there. So there's probably... I guess there's not another box of that. Maybe the other box of that already went away. Perhaps. And then... Oh, wait. What do I still have in here? I think I'm still holding tuna. Shoot, I'm still holding tuna. Can I put a tuna away? Yes! I got my tuna out of my crate. Finally, just in time. Matt was on his way to stock the tuna, and I got my tuna out of my crate. Just been walking around with tuna for who knows how long now. I'm sure it's still good. I'm sure there's no problem with that. Not believing in mustard is punishable. Yeah, I would imagine that mustard is a pretty big thing around there. One would think. One would think so. Oh. Gotta have my 5 a day. Should we yell in the warehouse, especially if there's heavy machinery present? Do we have heavy machinery? I don't think we do. I mean, we just got shelves. I think we're good. I don't think we got to worry about it. Are they all done? Matt is done. Willem is done. Dan is still working on it. Discount Dan Aykroyd. Discount Dan Aykroyd is done. 58 customers. Let's take one last look at everything here. So, one last look at the bills. one last look at the prices. $13. Nope, $12.75 on that. And then one last look around the back here. See what we can do one more time. Get everything up to snuff. See if there's any things that are completely empty and get them restocked a bit. I think we're good. I didn't do the milk six packs yet. No, I did. I just did those. I did those. I did all that. Yep, that's it. That's all she wrote. That's all she wrote. So get all this put away. Call it good. Call it a successful day at the store. So yeah, he's putting that up automatically, so that must mean that there's no more to be put up on the shelf. The salts, I'm guessing, is good. Pretty much. And what else? They're all going to grab them. I don't even need to do anything. These guys are on it. They've got it all. I just got to stand around and look dumb, which I do very, very well. Ah. And there it is. Another successful day at the hypermarket. At the hypermarket. The supermarket. The hypermarket. They've got electrolytes. It's what plants crave. So, a successful day at the supermarket. We got a couple of frozen things. We've got our ketchup and hot sauce and mayo. We've got, what else did we do today? We added some brown sugar and honey, so we got a whole thing of sugar over there. We added some pasta. We added some produce. A lot of good strides. We still got to get our crab sticks. That's the only thing we're missing is our crab sticks. That's the big thing that we're still missing at this point. But everything else is all good. And then 4 levels until restocker number 4, restocker Marv, whoever Marv may end up looking like. Who knows? It could be anybody. Anybody at all. So, oh man, what a week. So much fun this week. So many good times. So, yeah, next week, Monday, 8 a.m. Central Daylight Time, back on Rusty Champaign 2. We're going to be back with even more Solar Punk. That's the only thing I know for sure that we have. And then we'll be back here on Monday next week at 8 a.m. 11 a.m. and 2:15 p.m., both Central Daylight Time, streaming something. Anything could happen in 72 hours. We'll see exactly what we're going to be doing there. And we will have episodes on both channels over the weekend. So we're going to have episodes of Planet Crafter on Rusty Champaign 2 at 4 p.m. Central Daylight Time. We'll have episodes on this channel 1 p.m. Central Daylight Time, both Saturday and Sunday, for your viewing pleasure. As always, my eternal gratitude to the best wrench crew in the business. There is no better than the Quad Mod Squad that is Cozy Worship Space, David W7535, Lady Fluffy Dragon, and John Swigert. They are the bestest of them all, no doubt about it. And for all of you wonderful people, for all of your support, for all of your love, for all of the laughs, for all of your generosity, and for always making every week that we do this so much fun. Thank you for that. I love all you guys. Going to keep on having all the fun all the time, because that is what we do. That, however, is going to be all for this one, though. Thank you all so much for watching. If you're catching this one later, and if you like this video, I would appreciate it if you gave it a like. If you really like this video, or if you are not yet a subscriber to Rusty Champaign, and if you've been having fun watching us continue to build up a supermarket that we've done 2 times in the past already, I would love it if you consider giving the channel a subscribe. Would definitely mean a lot to me. That's for sure. Or a follow on Twitch. That would also mean a lot to me. That's for sure. But until we meet again, thanks as always for being a part of all this wonderful, beautiful, glorious silliness. I'm Rusty Champagne, and we will see you later.